Grace and peace. I'm Brian Musser, the Baptist Campus Minister at Drexel University, and we are going through the discipleship process entitled Peace and Power, Discipling the Whole Person for the Whole World. And we're looking at both the inward and outer journeys of discipleship, the peace of Jesus Christ to change your life, and the power of the Holy Spirit to change the world. And as we've been going through this for the previous 6 weeks, this being week 7, we have been discussing the person, the whole person, through the individual parts of that make up the person. We've talked about the will, we've talked about thoughts, we've talked about feelings, we've talked about the physical body, and we've talked about the social context. And on this last piece, this 7th week of the course, we're going to look at prayer and how prayer is the foundation of discipleship engaging each one of these pieces. This will be somewhat of a review of each week previously, and as we engage this, we'll be asking one specific question for each of those pieces, for an inward question and an outward question for each of the 5 pieces, and then coming up with one specific prayer for an inward prayer and an outward prayer for each of those 5 pieces. So to start off with, our first piece of the person is the will, the decision-making center where we make choices. And as we look at this, and as this engages discipleship, we've talked about salvation and evangelism. We've talked about making the decision to follow Christ, and we've talked about how to engage others and engage other people's wills so that they decide to follow Christ as well. So looking at these 2 pieces, the inward journey, our own personal commitment to Christ, not just the one moment in time when we've decided to go from not following Christ to now following Christ, but also the daily and even moment by moment commitments to Christ, to decide to follow Christ today or to decide to follow Christ with this particular decision. So this commitment to Christ. And the question I want you to ponder, and it would be good for this to be a regular question that you think about on a regular basis. What is one decision that I can make either today, either right now, either or this week, that will deepen my commitment to Christ? What is one decision that I need to make that will deepen my commitment to Christ? And then as we look at that, there are prayer things to come alongside this too. We can pray to God that God guides us to make that right decision. Guide me to what decision I need to make. Then also help me to make that decision when I know what I need to decide, and actually help me decide to do it. Empower my will to make the right choice to follow you today or to follow you with this moment. That's the inner piece to this. The outer piece is proclaiming the truth in love. The idea of we engage other people with the truth presented in a loving way and encourage them to make a commitment with their will towards Christ. The question is, who is the one person that needs to see the gospel through me? Who is the one person that needs to see the truth of the gospel through me today or this week or in this moment? Who comes to mind? Who do I need to engage with the truth of the gospel so that they can use their wills to make a decision to commit to Christ? Either that is a first-time decision or just a growing decision as well. And the prayer is, show me who I need to communicate your truth with, and show me how I need to communicate it to them. As you think through this week by week, ask yourself those questions. and pray those prayers.